football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the UCF Knights, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Grimstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a wide receiver screen.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do
it. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Players are down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield. Stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's a Bunyan. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game. A chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Horned Frogs will have first and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Drop over the middle. It's James. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
They'll hand it off. Eludes a tackle. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Texas Christian, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. On the run, it's Hawkins. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Can he make it to the marker? Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Completion to the left on 4th down. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
The pocket breaking down. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. The pass rush closing in. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught by the receiver. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, UCF, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
That ties the game at 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
And they'll kick it away here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. First play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. They're going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Who makes the grab? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. The short hands, it's Baker. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off?
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Here we go. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking the end zone, no doubt here. Looking to throw it on first down. Screen to the wide receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Play action here on first down. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, a huge hit there. You have to expect to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball,
breaks into the clear at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Knights.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead.
That makes the score UCF 17, TCU 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Offense takes the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And the same runner's got it again. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. The sure hands. It's a Bunyan. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, TCU.
Now, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. motion now from the tight end. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Knights with 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's an option look. They toss it to the back. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he makes the catch! The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Using his legs, it's Hawkins. Touchdown, UCF! This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3.
That makes the score UCF 24, TCU 21.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking. And he'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Ramp down the middle. It's Payne. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense moving to a bunch formation.
Let's go.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
The tight end does everything right here on this drag route except catch the football. Did a nice job of bringing his defender with him, had a step or two on him, the ball's on him, and he just drops it.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They finally bring him down with the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for 6. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
What's the play call here on second down? Nice grab. It's Hawkins. Breaks clear in open space. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And now the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the TCU offense takes the field. Takes the handoff. It's Palmer. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Over the middle. It's James. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. The Horned Frogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's James. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to throw it deep. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. It'll be a 24-yard attempt, should be automatic. Makes it look easy. And that will tie the game here.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Running back has it on the screen now. They bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That completion makes it second and medium. And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Drop in back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. The receiver grabs it. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. The Knights hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. The Knights pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Looking to throw it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
First play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. With the catch, it's Baker. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Deadline, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Here we go, first play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. On the ground, it's Palmer. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. Falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Caught over the middle. It's Palmer. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the sticks. It's Baker. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Abunya. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Quick throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They start the drive with a big throw to the right. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The Knights will crank up the tempo. Here comes a handoff. He's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll use the ground game here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
That play will move the sticks, set them up first down at the 42.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Off the play fake on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He'll throw it now. Short pass, finds the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Ball handed off. No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on fourth down. That could be the play of the game, and that could do it.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34.
29 Philly.
Working clock with the ground game. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Brings up second.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Over the middle, it's Baker. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That's caught. It's Baker. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On the set.
Second down play coming up. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit,